Hey everybody, it's Greg with DC Real Estate Marketplace, and today I'm going to look at 5 graphs that have to do with the Silver Spring, Maryland real estate market. I'm going to go through these really quickly, try to keep this short and sweet. The first one is the median asking price for the entire group of homes currently for sale in Silver Spring, and I have a 2-year graph. We can see that about 2 years ago, we were about $375,000 for a median asking price. Dropped down to 350, went up to 400,000. Now we're about 380,000. So some ups and downs, but we're just a little bit higher than we were 2 years ago, maybe 3%, which isn't a whole lot of movement over 2 years. This next graph shows 3 different groups of homes for sale in Silver Spring. The top one in black is the highest quartile of homes, the most expensive 25% of homes for sale. And they're tracking around 575,000 for 2 years. The green line is the entire group of homes for sale in Silver Springs, and that's around $375,000 or $200,000 less than the most expensive group. And then the bottom, the gold line, is the least expensive 25% of homes for sale in Silver Springs, and that looks to be around $240,000 to $250,000 over the past 2 years. This next one is average days on market for the entire group of homes in Silver Springs, again 2 years. And we looked at a high of about 150 days 2 years ago, dropped to 100 days. Last fall went back up to 150 days, and right now we're tracking around 130 days on average for how long homes are staying on the market. This, again, I broke up into 2 different groups. So the black line is the most expensive 25% of homes, and the gold line is the entire group, and they're actually almost identical graphs with only a few days in between. Right now they're right on top of each other. 2 years ago they were maybe 5 days apart, but it's pretty much the same thing. So I think Silver Springs is grouped tightly enough that there's really not a big difference in days on market because there's not that big a difference in prices, different than some of the other areas around town. And then this last graph we're going to look at is inventory levels for Silver Springs. Again, the entire group and all the zip codes that are in part of Silver Spring. And 2 years ago there were 800 to 850 homes on the market. That dropped down again last fall, which is when we saw some of the other graphs breaking. But now we're seeing a rise in the number of homes for sale, and we're back up to almost 800 right now. So that's not a great sign for the market. We're hoping to have fewer homes on the market, which would create more demand from the buyers, which would push prices. But right now we still have a glut of sellers. If you have any other questions, give us a call, visit our website, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.